In Game 2, Luis Scott-Vargas started off very aggressively, with a Tide Hollow Sculler revealing a hand containing Broken Ambitions, Pithing Needle, Broodmate Dragon, Cruel Ultimatum, Mulldrifter, and Widewind the Biting Gale. Luis chose the Mulldrifter. Gabriel Nassif only had 2 lands in his hand, and Scott-Vargas' deck is aggressive enough that he can punish Nassif if he stumbles. The Mulldrifter might help him draw out of it, so it had to go. Scott-Vargas followed up the Tide Hollow Sculler with a Bitter Blossom, and then a Glorious Anthem. Gabriel Nassif's life total was rapidly diminishing. He had managed to draw 2 lands, though, so he wasn't completely out of the game. Remove Soul prevented Kitchen Finks from joining the squad, and Widewind the Biting Gale traded with the Tide Hollow Sculler, returning Mulldrifter to Nassif's hand. With Nassif at 6, Scott-Vargas dropped Cloud Goat Ranger on the table, giving him a creature large enough to survive Infest or Volcanic Fallout. Nassif did have the Infest, and a host of tokens were sent packing. Cloud Goat Ranger still remained, though, and with the help of an Ajani Goldmane, it dropped Nassif just to 1 life. Nassif drew his card and shrugged a little as he played the Wrath of God that he found there. I'm pretty sure the shrug was because he had resigned to conceding, but was given a stay of execution. A second Bitter Blossom and a second Glorious Anthem from Scott-Vargas came down to ensure the inevitable win. After extending the game another turn with Widewind the Biting Gale, Nassif finally packed it in. Gabriel Nassif is now tied 1 game to Luis Scott-Vargas' 1 game.